Oh, not really. Hello, everybody. Just going to get in and... Oh, dear. Put the video in the right place. Right. I'm just going to... I'm going to say that didn't put the post in the right place, didn't put the video in the right place. I'm not happy with that. Come on. Deary me. Oh. Okay. Sorry everyone, it's taking time. This is just a ridiculous system. In the storeroom. Sorry, Amelia Ann can't remember where she put her clothes. Very sorry about this. I just have to keep shuffling back and forth between two places and it's kind of driving me nutty. And now I just need to put it in the Creative Family group. Anyone that's in there. This is running live on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook page, and in the On Safari Hybrid Retreat group. Hello, Sandy and Tash and Debbie. And I think someone else said hello somewhere else because I saw something pop up. Okay. So far this weekend for the On Safari Hybrid Retreat, we have made, where do we start? We've made this page. And there. And then we made these little cards. I'm going to try and do it in order. These little cards. And then we made this page last night. There's a kit for this and it's $15.95.
Pretty snazzy.
Yep. And then this morning we made this pocket page with Naomi John. Oh, whoops. A cheetah leg. And then this afternoon we made a bookie thingy. We only decorated 2 of the pages out of the 9. So there we go. It's rather messy here in our spot. Sharing with Naomi John. So tonight we're using this Zebra Creative Builder Pack. And we're doing a page. I think we're going to use a screen. So I probably need to cut some bits out because I probably should have cut it out beforehand, but I wanted to show you what it looked like before I actually cut it out. So, that is Naomi sharing. There we go. So who was I up to? I was up to, so I said hello to Sandy, Tash, and Debbie. Hello, Sandra, and Pam, and Mary. Naomi is scribing up at the register, but that's a bit hard because we're on so many places. I can't see. You might have to have the group and YouTube open, Quentin, and tell me what's going on?
Oh, okay.
See, I had Noah scribing last night.
Yeah.
But if you just come backwards and forwards, if you have them open and then just come backwards and forwards, and every now and then
glasses,
you washed your glasses.
Yes.
So I've got this tag.
Why is he moving? I'm in my glasses.
Well, who's surprised by that? Because I'm not.
I should be able to see them all on screen.
You probably won't see names, maybe.
Jason says, sitting up at the hospital having a couple with mum.
There you go. You're a good son, Jason.
Tanya Duffy, also Tanya D said hi. Mary G from Tassie says hi.
Hello.
Tam said hello, that's very nice.
So where did Mary say hello?
I don't know, I'm just looking on.
Oh, there she is. Like Mary.
Yeah.
Tanya, Amy John. I have to open up my kit tonight. Oh, Jace, I love you. You've been so busy being a good son.
Someone really loves your bills. I better open up Facebook.
So for this collection on Safari, I was meant to show, or maybe I should go back and show you. I've got a tub here. Maybe if you haven't seen on Safari yet. Let me show you the on Safari collection. Where are we? It's all out of order. So this is paper 1. Let's move my tub of stuffs. Paper 1. And paper 2. I'm going to show you the collection. And paper 3. Paper 4. So it's number 4. Paper 5. Used lots of flowers last night. And paper 6. Then we have rice papers. We have 1, 2, and 3. And ours are proper mulberry paper rice paper from Europe. Not just flimsy tissue that's going to go to pulp when you do a art journal page. And then we have the vellums. So we've got the leaves, the animal pattern, the green watercolour and the pink watercolour. And then we have the new vellum fussy cut maroon flowers from today that I needed after last night's class and designed today.
Deborah needs a meerkat builder.
A meerkat builder, yes, Deborah. It's on the list. It's also a line builder I want to do. I've sort of half started. It's getting the balance. So when I do my builders, you can see they're all sort of different, but they're from the same collection. It's getting the colour balance right, that you've got enough lights and darks and mid-tones to be able to make a project, and enough things that you can make a tag or do a page or do some cards, that you've got things that are easy enough to fussy cut, but still interesting enough to look good. So yeah, the line's looking a little brown at the moment, so I need to do something with that. And then you've got the massive big 11.5-inch zoo.
You might 18 meters out.
Really. I'm just going to sit over here, the things that are not available yet, but you can contact us to buy. Okay, so we've got You Are Amazing, which is released at the same time, but it's not from the same collection. The Zoo Gate, that I drew the circles and the rectangles and everything. I did all that from scratch. At the zoo, on Safari, Wild and Free, we had the elephant colour cuts, the animals and floral colour cuts. We also have big cat followed colour cuts and bouquets, like these ready coloured bouquets. But obviously they're a little popular. And then with the flares, we've got the zebras, the ready coloured bouquet, maroon bouquets, let's say. Now, there's a set of colour cuts for those, and they're really popular. Then we've got the big cats. Then we've got the zebra and the elephants. I'll go through it fairly quickly tonight. I went through it really a lot last night. Flamingos, animals. So this is zebra, upside down rhinoceros, and giraffe. There's a wood in the pattern. Another elephant. There's another one of it. There's another elephant. So this is brown elephant skin and grey elephant skin. And then we got meerkats, the lioness with the florals. She is beautiful. The daisy, African daisy florals, the elephant, and then the green watercolor. Then we've got the lion and lioness, and then we've got the sand and the rock. And then got the greenery, and then that's an impala, apparently, a zebra and an elephant. We were calling it lion food and florals, but apparently that's not a good thing. Matte gold in the heart and star stickers. Then we've got on safari bead and sequin mix. And then the items that are not online, but if you contact us, you might be able to wrangle them out of us before they get photographed. A massive big Australia. So 12-inch ruler. It is 9¼ inches long. 4 of the word crew. We've got the word zoo, adventurous, another zoo, an outline elephant, gone wild, and life is a. So yeah, there's a lot in this collection, but there is a lot of room. There's a lot of places I can go with this collection as far as making product, and yeah, interesting things we can do. So let me just pop that all back in my tub. Tub to tub. Hopefully I haven't accidentally put anything in here that I shouldn't have. Okay, let's put that over there. So, oh, it's got the tag of the zebra. It's fairly easy cutting with a creative builder. It's a nice step. It's a little bit thicker. It's just slightly thicker than our pattern paper. Just a little thicker. So it's got enough body to be like a tag. If you're going to make a tag to like hang on a wine bottle or a gift or something. Cut that a bit weird. So this is a prototype one with an E on the end of freedom. I think 5 people have got an E on the end of freedom as well, and they are darker, slightly darker. With the heat we've been having, it was too black to print, and it got too hot. The machine just got so hot trying to print such a dark sheet, so we had to cut back on the depth of the black on the zebra print, which is what it is. It actually looks exactly the same.
So I've got Desley's joined us.
But it is very hot at the moment. Creative builders are a very slow manufacturer right now because of the heat.
D got a freedom with an E.
Yep. I knew Dee did. I think Louisa hasn't. Hers hasn't arrived because of the new Parks Welsh Pool train disaster that is Australia Post.
Love you, Australia Post.
Not really. But...
No. Tolerate you, Australia Post.
But yeah, so I think Louisa has, Sandra might have an E on the end of hers because we send hers early because her post office can't get it right.
Ronnie needs a koala, mate.
What's that?
Ronnie needs a koala.
A koala creative builder. Yeah, well, we haven't got any Aussie grunge ones yet, have we?
No. Aussie grunge might have to be Aussie whatever we do next.
I think Aussie grunge is going to end up being an embellishment collection with a couple of dredgy papers left over. We don't have much of Aussie grunge left.
Should do an Aussie birds collection.
Really?
Just knock one up in the spare time.
Yep. You go and design that yourself.
Could have got you a couple of glasses when we use the demos.
Oh, we had to stop on the way to work over near the fire station because there were these two galahs on the road.
Very interested in what they were eating on the road.
They were very interested in what they had on the road, and we had to stop the car, and one of them was waddling around under the car trying to decide if he wanted his thing that he wanted or to get away from the car. And in the end, they sort of potted off away from us. But yes, we had to come to a standstill and wait for them to depart. I didn't want to run over a galah, considering my last paper collection had galahs in it, tropical ambience. I just felt that was bad karma to run over a galah. Now, if you're doing the hybrid retreat, class number 4 that was this afternoon, that was the bookie thingy, that video is terrible. We had some sort of internet connection. But then Quentin tells me he'd been on Wi-Fi calling all afternoon. So he had no phone service. And then his Wi-Fi calling wasn't work. Noah could only do SOS calling this afternoon, so... Okay. Oh, no, this is not good. I think I'm going to have to distress this. I got my distressor over there. Okay. So I'm going to cut it all out. I should have cut this ahead, but I really wanted to show you what it looked like. I've got one in the tub that I could have showed you. Oh, geez, I'll cut a little bit off there. So I have cut a little bit off there. Dear me. And a Dazzle is a group of zebras. If you didn't already know that, a Dazzle is a group of zebras. And zebras represent balance, living, and freedom, and fun. They're meant to be a fun animal. I do a little bit of research, just a little. Okay. I better use all of this now, cut it all out. I meant to do a scrapbook page. Maybe I should have done a tag. Maybe I should have done a tag. Just doing a bit of a zigzaggy, you know, like around the mane. Kim H has done an awesome zebra page today with her retreat kit. It looks fabulous. Someone else has done a zebra page. I'm just trying to think. We've got some interesting projects being made here at the store. Yeah. Everyone's having a great time creating. Nearly done. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to leave those until we need them. I'm over it. I'm over it. Just, rightio. I don't think everyone has a whole one of these. What am I gonna do? This is left from last night. What am I going to do? Okay. Sorry, I'm just faffing around trying to work out what I'm going to. We could do. Two quarters, so we could quarter up the page and then, you know, like and then have like 4 sort of photo sections. Does that make sense? And then cut out some of our words and then do you know what I mean? Maybe not. Maybe you don't know what I mean. Okay. Ow. Linked my knee. So let's do 3 photos that are 4 inches by 4 inches. So like we had 4x6s and we hacked them down to 4-inch squares because we just did. Because we did. So this is not in your kit. And then let's do, this is a piece of paper 3. This is the end with the zebra and the elephant. So let's do some 5-inch squares. Let's do 1, 2, I think we're going to get 3 5-inch squares. So let's look at the back. Let's put these 2 bits with a bit of zebra on them over there. We've got 3 5-inch squares and we've got 3 fake photos. Oh, let's cut our page down. So we've got a piece of paper number 4 for our page. Going to measure it from 12 inches. Don't just cut the barcode off like I was going to do. Nope. Okay. Let's cut out this battery thing. It all disappeared on me. No, my usual scribe is not here because he's at a party. He's at a Halloween party with his friends. Oh, geez, I've done a lot of that, haven't I? Whoops, the daisies. Gee, lookers. That's bad. Okay, so so when I get to the tail here, and the tail's really too thin not to have a border, I leave a little tiny border around the skinny part of the tail. And I do edit when I fussy cut, just to make my life easier. If I need to snip a little bit off to make it look better, yeah. If I need to leave a little bit of white to make it look better, I do it. Sorry to say, but my creation, my way. I do, yeah. I don't know. So we've got some interesting input today from everyone at the install part of the hybrid retreat. What sort of projects, what sort of collections they'd like to see. Yep. I told them I needed detail. It's really detailed. Okay. Really should have cut this out ahead of time. There's a car out the back just before. I don't know why someone would be out the back. There's no need for it. Okay. I'm just, so notice how I'm moving the paper or the card paper stuff, not the scissors.
Sorry, I'm reading some comments.
Yeah. Hello, Raquel.
Really, we need one with Australian native florals and fauna.
Yeah.
Sandra's asked you, please don't do a tag or a card. It must be tomorrow.
No, tonight. I said I was going to do a tag or a card. I thought about doing a tag. I felt a little bit uninspired. Cut out a little words.
Kim said thank you for your kind comment reference to
Yeah.
the zebra page.
Yep, the zebra page is awesome. I don't think you got to see it, but
Dee said, I don't know how you remember all the things you create.
Yeah. I do worry a little bit that I make stuff that's similar to other stuff, but then you might not have watched that video. I hope.
I don't know how you
But
remember all the
zebra,
products.
Dazzle. No, we know that, don't we? That's why sometimes people get things in the wrong colour in their orders. Okay, we've got fun. I think family photos at the zoo, or because Dazzle is like a herd zebra. I think they're more like a family group zebra. I'm not using freedom because my freedom's got an E on the end. Some of you have E's on the end, some of you don't. We've given away a whole pile with E's on the end.
The zebra.
Yeah.
Black didn't like the zebra.
Nope. And some of them that we're giving away have got weird bits in them. Do we have any white left from last night? Oh, we have a little bit of white. Have a little bit of white from the middle of our photo mats from last night. If you buy the kit for tonight, you'll get some white. So if we put a tiny bit of white around our words, I'm just going to do a rough one just to show you what I mean. Okay. See? Oh, jeez. Yeah. There we go. We're going to put journaling here. Like something for journaling just here. And then I think we might... We might mat our journaling on a bit of the pink here. No, I'm putting pink in. And then we're going to mat so let's cut let's cut 3 pieces that are 4x4. We're going to cut 3 pieces that are 4" by 4", right? And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to those photographs and we're going to crop them. So if we crop our photographs to 3 3/4 by 3 3/4, we can actually get more photo mat for, you know, more value out of our photo mat. I'm going to say I love this Flamingo watercolor. Yep, I do like it. I've used it heaps. I'm going to use it, well, I'm going to use either it or the timber side for a page tomorrow morning, a double page. I'm doing a double page class tomorrow. So we're going to crop these down to 3 3/4. By 3 3/4. Yeah, I'll just cut them together. Ah, look. A little bit of pop. Look at that. Just goes pop, pop. Put this in my face today. So, and then our little journaling block. Let's have a look-see. It kind of needs to be so let's cut a 2.5 inch by 2.5 inch square. So 2.5 inch by 2.5 inch. And then let's cut from our pink scrap that was the middle of the photo mat. Let's cut a 2 3/4 inch by 2 3/4 inch. So you won't get the middle of a photo mat if you buy the kit. You'll actually get a piece of it. And then I've got a zebra flare. I've got some black sequins. I do have the word zoo. But you know what? You don't need a title on every page. I don't think you need a title on every single page. Okay. Next step. So we've sort of got a bit of an idea. I would neaten it up. And then I take a photograph with my iPhone. Issue with that is that you're looking at this through my iPhone. So I'm going to have to remember this. Yeah, that's an issue. It's an issue all of its own. Should be cool. So let's work on matching our little words. Let's stick all of our little words to so for the child who stole Mummy's dimensional magic, please return it. The child who stole Mummy's dimensional magic, please return it.
Return the dimensional magic.
I really was using it. Did you all hear that? I really was using it.
I
was using it.
Well, Mummy needs it now, and then you can have it back.
Yes.
When I finish my page.
Aww.
Gone onto YouTube to watch tonight. Keeps freezing every minute or so for Raquel.
Oh yeah, come on.
Well, Naomi said a bad word over in the group. Oh my gosh, it's very gungy. I only bought this yesterday.
Love you too, Amelia.
So let's stick these on.
What are we dazzling about? Something was a dazzling?
Dazzle. Dazzle is a group of zebras. Didn't you know that, Clayton?
Well, when the other ladies Googled it, they got a herd.
No, it's a dazzle.
A herd of them is an optical illusion.
Yep. No, I got dazzle. Dazzle is something. So just look up zebra dazzle. Or maybe it's something else.
So you know someone's gone over to YouTube?
Yep, Raquel's gone to YouTube because it's glitchy. Mine's not glitchy for a change. So we put this bigger zebra head on foam. I'm going to put this zebra here with the legs on foam. I'm not going to put foam on the legs tonight. They're too skinny. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to distress all my photo mats. And then I'm going to cut the middles out. So I'm going to distress them first. So remember we adjusted our photos and cut our photos down to 3 3/4 inches by 3 3/4 inches. If you missed that, because these pink pieces from paper number 1 are now 4 inches. And that meant we could get all of that out of a strip. 1.
Tea-towels are calling you.
Tea-towels are calling you. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to ink the edges, but I'm thinking I like the little tiny pop of white from the distressing. I like that it brings a little tiny bit of white in it. You know, a zebra is a black and white animal. you see a lot of black and white pages of zebras. I just wanted to try and bring a little bit of colour in it, because I forgot to put black cardstock in this kit. Oh, and let's not distress our journaling block at this point in time. Let's just distress our journaling block mat. Oh, maybe John's turned up.
Is this white linen or smooth?
White smooth, sorry. 250, I think it is. It's either 250 or 280.
Okay.
Rightio. So then let's get our little tags and flags and things and distress them. So I'm going to say the what we use for our creative builders is a little bit softer. Even though it's slightly heavier, it's a little softer than our pattern paper. So just be cautious, because it can, you can really destroy it quite quickly if you're a little rough. So you just need a slightly lighter hand with your distressing with the creative builders than what you would with the pattern paper.
A lot of the ladies will love them, that 1000 GSM black card we use.
The chipboard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, it's not as thick as normal chipboard. I actually cut it with my lopper chopper. There's another dot here. So I haven't had time to take down our next virtual retreat, our last one for 2022. Yes, 2023 dates are coming. We just need to double check Quentin's cold shelf packing roster. And I did find out today I can't clash with Ed Sheeran when he comes to Brisbane. So what we'll do is we'll put those dates out soon, some 2023 ones, and then people can start paying them off. Because I know some of you lay by them, some of you pay off fortnightly and monthly and that sort of thing. So, but yeah, I haven't had time to take down Peace and Joy, which is our last retreat for 2022, and it is a pastel Christmassy collection. It will still have my trademark prints and patterns that can be used for something else. It won't just be for Christmas, I can tell you that. I don't like restricting things to just one thing. I actually reckon this piece of paper, this rock, would look really, really good with Aussie Grunge. And this timber here will work with Aussie Grunge. And this green. There's a lot in this collection that will work with Aussie Grunge and Out and About and Getaway. I always try and have the collections cross over into another collection that it extends the use of the stuff you've already got in your stash.
These hoping you're going to do an in-store retreat around March.
I was going to do one in February, but I probably need to look at the long range weather forecast to see how hot it's actually going to be in central Queensland.
The marquees are gathering dust again this weekend.
Yep, we didn't even put our marquees up this weekend. It's just been too unpredictable, and it's been very hot outside. So these were 3 3/4 inch by 3 3/4 inch fakey photos, and a lot of people have said they do like that I use the fakey photo and write on it, because it helped. The pictures of the projects actually are quite helpful, because you can see at a glance the size of the photo. audio. So let's cut the middle out of our pink photo mats and then add our photos to them. So hacker alert, I'm cutting the middle out. Free paper. Now I could put these, a lot of times I put my photos on their photo mats up on foam, but I think I want the embellishments I put on from my creative builder to be like the core feature, and I think I want them up on foam and to have my photo mats down flat. So sometimes it's nice to do things a little bit different and a little bit unpredictable. But we are going to cut the middle out of our rock pieces. So let's stick our photos to our mats. So you might like to measure how far in to go. I'm a bit of a visual person, so I'm going to visualize coming in about an inch from the edge, because that's like a 1/2 inch mat there, or nearly a 1/2 inch mat, not quite. So I'm going to come in about an inch and cut in an inch the whole way around. So hacker alert, I am cutting the middle out. There we go. One. So we're actually going to build our framework on our page, and then what we'll do is we will build up our embellishments around it. 2. Quentin's made big puddings for dessert. Hey Quentin, how far off is dessert? You probably need to serve it while I'm still teaching, hey?
Okay. Well, I'm going to make caramel sauce.
Well, you better get yourself going with that.
Right.
Because it's 8 o'clock and I'm still...
Doing the fluff stage, you want to stick to it?
I'm sticking some things, but I've still got a lot of fluffing around with the page to go.
I call Lisa's style the fluffers.
Yes, he does call my style the fluff and stick. Faff around, making things and making embellishments and stuff, and then I eventually just whack it all together and stick it down. There we go. So that's one. That's crooked. Just a little.
I was kind of pacing myself. Speed up my production.
You're pacing yourself off me.
Yes.
Yeah, I wouldn't. You're meant to do dessert while I'm still teaching.
Must have missed that, Nemo.
So normally I would stand up and look straight down on these to make sure they're straight. I'm not going to do that because I'm teaching a class. Let's gather up all our little pieces. Let's just tidy up a bit. Got an awful big mess here. pieces over here. So these ones go together up in the top corner, and they go together, and then sort of have these three together. And then I have that one sort of in between them. And I have that, and that, and that. My little words. Can't get my little words. Oh, my tag on that piece. Just kind of got to reset for a moment. Okay, we're just having a bit of a reset. We're all good now. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is work out sort of where I want them to be, like having an even gap around the outside and almost the same amount in the middle, and you know, like where I want to go. I like that. So I'm going to hold this in the middle. I'm going to peel back my tape. Oh, I kind of twisted it. Around. So I'll line up there. And so I only realised today that Noah's friend Sarah who went to her 18th last weekend. Noah's friend Sarah, we've known since she was a really little girl because I know her mum, and I just like, yes. And her brother went to school with Naomi, and yes. So, do we want to put that there, and then put a piece of this here? So we're just going to tuck our tag. This is our big green tag of our Creative Builder. And we're just going to tuck it just in behind this bottom left-hand square, right? But we're going to tuck it in such a way. So it's going to be about 1 inch up from the bottom. And we're going to have, you know, like about the same distance to the edge here as what we've got as our mat between our pink and the edge of our rock over there. And then we're going to take our piece of zebra and we're going to I've just torn it so that it's like 4 1/4 inches long. And we're going to actually distress that before we whack it on. And we're going to pull up that tag because we didn't distress it either. Deary me. Terrible. Attach that to my water bottle there. I'm going to say you've just got to be careful when you pull up the Creative Builders, especially the really dark colours. It can kind of crack a little bit, but you've just got to be kind. Like, you've just got to treat it with a little bit of kindness, like anything. But see, I was a bit rough with my zebra here. but it is it's a prototype, so my one is a prototype. It's over. The black is just too dark on it. So we're going to tuck it just under here. I'm going to be about an inch up from the bottom. And about that distance there. So see why I didn't put tape down the sides here? So that I can tuck things under. Tuck that in there. And then let's look at our journaling block. I actually think our journaling block should not be distressed because I want it to be like a photo. I want it to have the same importance on the page as the photo does. Because the journaling tells the story. I'm going to cut the middle out of this just so you know. The journaling tells the story. The journaling is sometimes just as important, if not more important, than your photographs. Because we do this to store and keep and remember. You know, it's about the memories. It's memory keeping. My grandmother used to scrapbook with flour glue. She didn't do it with me. She did it with my cousin. I think my cousin's mum threw out all the scrapbooks. But all the postcards she ever received, my grandmother used to scrapbook them. Yeah. Stuck that there and see we've got some nice little evenish gaps here. We're mimicking those gaps. Either no one's here or everyone's just bamboozled at what I'm doing. So let's put our zebra on here, and I'm actually going to put his front leg here over the edge of my piece of zebra print because it looks funny when it's on one side or the other, like when there's a tiny bit showing or a tiny bit showing. And I'm going to stick his legs down. And you don't have to do this because when you get in a page protector, the legs are going to sit nicely. But I'm sticking the legs down because mine's not going to go on a page protector possibly for a couple of years. And it's going to go on display and it's going to go in the pile out on the cupboard where people will come and pick it up to finish their pages. It'll get handed around tomorrow and tonight. So, yeah. Things fall off my pages. Sorry about that. That's you guys. That is one of you. Okay, so this tag here. Let's tuck it just a little underneath here. Just going to have a little tiny border here over on the left. So this is the pointy top timber tag off the Creator Builder. And then we've got our zebra. I nearly called it the unicorn. Deary me. Strong species of horsey there. I would be in trouble from my little friend. So then we've got the zebra's eye. I actually do have to do a unicorn collection because I have the most. All I've done with the commercial license so far is I have made birthday invitations for Amelia's party. What's that?
Yeah, the title it says what noise.
going to go there. And then this is going to go. I think there were 2 of those. I think there's another one of these. Let me just have a look at the credibility. No, there's only one. Okay, so let's put a little bit of foam behind this little guy. Yeah, I know I've got 2. Oh, I might put him down here. My journaling. Put my little flaggy thing. Down a little. My little flaggy thing down here. And then up here. And then this little banner. I'm going to stick it here. And that little banner is where I would put the date. This is where I would write the date. I didn't distress the banner or the zebras. They're zebras. So we've got one to tuck under here just a touch. It's there. And there. And then we've got the other one. I'm going to pop it up here. Put our flare button on a little piece of foam. So just a touch of glue in the centre. An extra stick to it of this. Then let's get our little words. Our wordses. Did anyone look up what dazzle and zebra mean? They are a dazzling creature. Are they a horse? But no.
What's
Yes.
that, zebra?
Yeah.
According to the Tarzan,
They are, but they aren't, isn't it?
they're wild in the way that they don't stop kicking until you stop moving.
They actually don't appreciate being ridden. What was that movie? Stripes?
Yes.
That was about the little zebra racing horse in the Kentucky Derby. Rightio. I've got no comments. I had no comments for ages either. People were saying nothing or
Hang on.
it's streaming in 3 places and I've only got 1 place.
Which place are you on?
I'm on a Facebook page and I've only got 11 people watching and
I'm in the Safari chat.
no, they aren't. Okay. They haven't left me. Pam tells me. She tells me they're still
I love
here.
the zebra page, Chloe said.
Thank you, Zebra. Thank you, Zebra. Thank you, Chloe. dearie me. I've got zebras on the brain. Love to see what you guys do.
Raquel's over on because I welcome Purple Panda to the tube,
To the tube.
and she said, "Hi, it's Raquel."
We kind of knew that is you, Raquel.
No freezing here.
No freezing over on the tube.
So you're gonna wear singlets when you watch the tube.
It's gonna dazzle. Dazzling.
Am I serving dessert out here or out there?
Out here, we're nearly done.
What's that? Out here?
Live. Not live. Live. Even though I'm usually live, and then we'll put fun just here. And then zebra. What do we think? If you haven't noticed, we have we have a spectacular set of words, but we have, I have to tell Noah to take a picture for tonight, so I can scrap with him. Maybe I should scrap it spectacular next weekend. I'll just do a page. So, we have little craft word sets, like they're A5 sheets, and they have little words on them. There's two different sorts of, like, there's like the Dymo typey label maker ones, and then there's like little typed ones which are like this, and they're with cottage garden, and then there's spectacular ones, which are just Halloweeny words. Let's have a look at this. Let's shake off all the debris. See if anything falls off. There's some fluff from distressing. So date journaling. Very important journaling. Look at that. I thought it was going to take way longer than that to finish the page. I had no idea where I was going with this. I'm here, says Cheryl, just fascinated by the page you were doing, thinking what pages in my stash I can adapt this design to. There you go. I can't wait to see, Cheryl. Zebras are more related to donkeys. There you go. So I take it donkeys aren't horses either.
Donkeys are not horses.
Yep. The horsey person out there just told me donkeys are not horses.
Donkeys are AWS.
Yep. Love zebras. Yep. Love zebras. Aren't they beautiful?
Okay.
Quentin does a good zebra, but he's not doing it right now.
No.
And it also sounds a little bit like a dolphin.
It's what a unicorn sounds like. Just ask me. I've lost my thermoserver.
You've lost the thermoserver. Oh, Quentin.
We used it last night for gravy, and now it's gone.
He's lost his thermoserver. It's not in the fridge with... Oh, no, we ran out of gravy, didn't we? We used all the gravy. There you go. Amazing. Thank you, Pam. To love zebras. So let's have a look at let's do a recap on what we've done. So this is what you do at same amount of projects at a hybrid retreat as we do at a virtual retreat. But I'm going to say something. We do, some of them are a little bit different every time. We usually do a pocket page. Do a pocket page. but we don't always do a little book. We might do something different instead of the little book at different times. We do different things. A bit of glue there to hold that bit of stringy place. Okay. In 2023, in-store retreats and hybrid retreats will be a little bit different. Just a touch. Just gonna try and make things a bit better for everybody, including the Redshaws. Spread things out a little bit for us. So far this weekend we have made, let's do them in order. Where are we? Let's get the order right. We have made a Zoo Crew page. That's Milton and Naomi John. They're from just before Noel was born. Does anyone out the front want to bring their projects out here so we can go through and show a few of the projects? Go away, Bug. Go away. Then we made a couple of little cards from paper number 4, showing you what the purpose of paper number 4 is, or one of the purposes. So they make great little photo cards, aren't they? You can make 16 cards from one piece of paper. And yes, we do know that on Safari is a little tiny bit dearer. It is $1.95 a sheet, not $1.80 a sheet, and that is because the last 4 collection we've had price rise. We've had 2 price rises in the previous 4 collections. We didn't pass it on, and it got to the point where we kind of had to pass a little tiny bit of the price rise on. Yeah, you just wait half a second. Then last night we made this Life is a Zoo page. So it's a Life is a that you get in a 2-pack, and that's the zoo that's not in yet, but you could probably con them out of us. We've got a few. And then this morning, Naomi John did a pocket page, a cheetah pocket page. And then this afternoon I did, but it says in the retreat group that Naomi did it, and the video is really bad quality. There was something going on in the introverse with that. Started a little mini book. We've got plenty of pages to go. And then we've just finished our zebra page with our Zebra Creative Builder. So this is Amelia Ann's retreat group page with her group photo.
No frame.
What do you mean?
No frame for the photo.
You didn't make your photo. Well, that's okay. You don't have to make your photo.
And I also did a tag.
And she made a tag. A lot of glue on that tag.
I know. I had to use lasers glue.
Oh, what's
That
that?
was Cheryl's, and this is the retreat page on the back of it.
Oh, so this is Cheryl's little page here, and then her group photo page is on the back.
The first one was her
Friday
Friday night
night.
class. And then that was my Friday night class.
And this is Robin's from last night,
And that's her pocket page from today.
and this is Robin's pocket page from today. Oh, go away, Bug. Bugs everywhere.
Yeah,
Robin's
the rest
done
of
some
mine
splattering. Oh yeah, I suppose. This is Julie C's from, we've got 3 Julies at this retreat, and 2 Carols. This is Julie C's from last night, but she put Zoo Crew on it. Oh, and this is another one of Jean's. We need Julie S. We need her pages because she's got the cut up giraffe. She's got the giraffe in 2 places. It's cool what she's done.
These are supposed to go together.
Julie S, we need your pages.
She's not here anymore.
Oh, isn't she here? But she did leave them out for us.
Okay.
She did leave them. So
these
this
go
is
together.
one Julie C's take on yesterday morning's page. My Zoo Crew one, which she did Gone Wild, and this is her pocket page. So see how she's put the lioness across the pieces. Pretty cool, hey? Really awesome. I think that's, like Crocodile Hunter and Scooby Doo. Crocodile Hunter captured Scooby. Where's yours?
In the photo album.
Oh, have you done any with Safari stuff?
Yeah, the first class.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
These
It's
are
in the
Julie
photo
S's.
I can go and get it if you want me to.
Oh, yeah. So this is Julie S. So she's got a pocket page with meerkats and Lena.
Yes, that's a lemur.
Yeah.
And a chimpanzee.
King Julian and Jim. And her Life is a Zoo page from last night. This is Julie's. And this is her giraffe. So see how she's got the giraffe below the photo here, part of the giraffe, and then the other part of the giraffe above this photo. So, that is such a cool idea, isn't it? Doing that. And then here's her Zoo Crew page from yesterday morning. I love him. Isn't he beautiful? Oh, and this is her retreat page she was working on when she left. There you go. And this is just the scrappy bits from making the frames. How cool. Oh, and this is, whoopsie. This is Di's one from yesterday morning, the Zoo Crew page. There you go.
Done.
I think that's it. Quentin's got figgy puddings and caramel sauce out. My animal treat. I will watch replay. Awesome, Diane. So, thank you, Pam. I think everyone's done a wonderful job with their creations. And Amelia Ann does too. She's been very tired, but thank you, Marie. I'm sure everyone will be, really appreciate your lovely comments, everyone. So, if you came along, I didn't say hello because we're streaming in 3 locations. Hello. Thank you for coming along and spending a Saturday night with us. If you have only just found us, be sure to message us if you've got any questions. If you want to do that Peace and Joy virtual retreat in early December, it is still open. It was meant to close yesterday, but I haven't had time to close it yet. So I'll leave it open until sometime Monday. And Tuesday is the 1st of November, so keep an eye on your email boxes on Tuesday because November is our 20th birthday month and we have lots of things happening in store and online in November for our 20th birthday. We won't be doing a big 20th birthday sale, but we will be doing something a little bit different and probably a little bit better, we think. We're going to, I've got an event and a few things on. So a whole heap of stuff happening. A couple of events, actually. So lots and lots of interesting things happening in November for you guys. So thank you very much for coming along. If you're doing the retreat this weekend with us, the hybrid retreat, we will see you on Sunday at 10:30 a.m. for a double page class with me. So we'll see you then. They are very creative and talented, Cheryl. They're just very inspiring bunch of ladies here, and ladies and gents in the virtual retreat group as well. So, yes, thank you, Marie. Thank you, Marie. Thank you, everybody. Yes, and he left a lovely comment. Thank you very much. So take care, stay safe. I hope everyone is okay with the wild weather that's around at the moment and the wetness. And I hope that farmers are going to get the help and support they need to dry out and get things moving because we all need to be fed somehow. Yes, we'll see you tomorrow for Naomi John's class as well, Pam. Naomi John's on in the afternoon and I'm on in the morning. So we'll see you all then. Take care, stay safe, love yous all, and we will see you tomorrow if you're doing the retreat. Bye.